That everybody, we had a my thing froze on me. And so anyway, I'm going to show everybody the garden now. Today is April 22nd, 2025. Then I've got to cut the grass. I am getting the 4 wheel wells today that we're going to be putting in the greens, such as my cauliflower, cabbage, lettuce, and then of course my herbs. So each one should hold about 5 heads of lettuce, cauliflower, cabbage, broccoli, all those. And then I'm also putting in, we're going to get in the beans and the peas. So I don't know if I'll get those in today or tomorrow, but we'll get those in. So I'm going to flip around here just because, like I said, the garden got water finally. So I say in about a week and a half, we should start seeing sprouts from the corn. It'll probably be earlier than that. But as you can see, like I said, we just got that really nice corn. And then I still got about 20 more tomato plants I got to put in. And then I'm bringing this stuff upstairs slowly. But like I said, we've had some bad rain. We had frost that just is finally starting to go away. So we had to be careful with all that. Like this here, this will be all herbs. I'll fill this up with dirt. I got to put a little manure in it this year. And then I'm going to put the wheel wells, which you'll see, it's going to look a little different. Most people don't use wheel wells. I'm trying to do it because of the rabbits. Every year the rabbits get a hold of my stuff. So at least with the wells, it'll be almost this round, each one. I think it's going to be a little bit bigger, but that tall. And then what I can do is I can put cages in a circle around each one so the rabbits can't get into it. And that should keep them. And then what I can do is I can put cages in a circle around each one so the rabbits can't get into it. And that should keep them off of my leafy stuff, my leaf stuff. So we're going to do that. Leaf stuff. So we're going to do that. So hopefully it'll work out okay. I've tried to do a live feed, show you guys all these lilies going up around town, which are really, really beautiful. As far as 93 claim, it killed all the trees, but these were planted in 1984, 1983, 84 time frame. And when they were planted, then they actually are wild trees, which means they came from the North Bottoms in Quincy, Illinois. And they're beautiful oak trees. And my mom wanted the shade for the house, because, you don't got to cool down as much. My mom loved gardens, stuff like that. So anyway, the trees have a history to them. There's more history to that, which I'll tell everybody later. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and switch my camera back over to me. All right, so that being said, I also have all the big pots I need to start putting out. I got pots downstairs, I got pots up here, and the pots are going to have stuff in it also. I'm going to probably put regular vegetables in it, in the pots. And the reason why I think I'm going to do that is because I'm going to get some designer pots, which I think I have inside, and those will go up front, and I will then put my other types of flowers in. Flowers are nice and everything else, but you can't necessarily eat them. Flowers are nice and everything else, but you can't necessarily eat them. And I'm big with the stuff that you can eat. I am one of those people, if I could turn my whole yard into a garden, I would, because I prefer gardens. I know people's grass and everything look beautiful. I mean, the yards are great, but they're not practical in my book. Even though they're beautiful, they're not practical. I love to look at them. My mom loved to garden. My dad loved his yard. That being said, I am not taking off the only reason why I'm not going to take off the mulching blades on my lawnmowers yet is because since we had that storm, I still have some, even though I wasn't able to pick up all of the sticks. There's still a lot of sticks and everything, and I don't want my flat blades, my 42-inch flat blades, to be tore up with sticks and stuff. And so what I'm going to do is then I'm going to cut one more time with the mulch, but probably the next week I may put and I'll do a video of it, because I still need to change out my oil and stuff, which I use AMSOIL. I'm an AMSOIL salesperson also, but AMSOIL is a synthetic oil, so I do use AMSOIL for all my vehicles and everything. especially my Jeep and my lawnmowers, my tiller, everywhere from filters to brake fluid, you name it, that's what I use. So I'm going to use my push mower first, and hopefully this baby's ready to go. Should be. And we'll go from there. So anyway, I hope everybody's having a great day today. Each and every one of you matters. Like I said, we're just getting everything ready. And like, which means I already, you know, I got everything undone. I cleaned out the filters of everything. The only thing I got to do is put new oil in a couple things. But it works fine. Synthetic oils, believe it or not, they always give an expiration date. But in my own personal opinion, the stuff is so good that technically you could run it with just that oil in. I change it out just so the oil doesn't get any impurities in it. So anyway, hope everybody's having a great day, and we will talk with everybody soon, okay? So what's up? Who's that? Sorry, I gotta get in the... Hey, Colton, what's up, my friend? Hope everything's going great with you and the kids. Holly, Michaelin, how you guys doing? Rocco, how's it going? Kayla, Carrie, how you doing? MJ, Megan, how are you? Herc King, Steph, how you doing? Mike Myers, how you doing, buddy? Felix, how you doing? Lillian Plank. Colton, you still driving truck, buddy? Or what are you doing nowadays? Rich Long, how you doing? Connie Deason, how you doing? Larry, how you doing? Justin, how you doing? Timothy, I guess I really should have looked at this a little bit sooner. Sue Long, how you guys doing? Oh, you guys wanted to see the roses. Okay, so this area is not done yet. I'm going to work on this week too. This is what I'm going to be spending time on. But the roses from last year, remember I did all these from seed. So as you can see, the roses are as tall as me. And if you look at the stem on, it's really, really thick. I know a lot of people are really proud of the roses, and they got really beautiful roses, and mine look kind of... But the problem is I'm proud of my roses because I did everything from seed, and now the whole idea is I'm keeping my roses away from the rabbits right now, and I don't have the cages and everything up. As you can see, he's green down there, and this one's green, and this guy's green. They're getting bigger and bigger. I got the stuff up to put the cages around, but I got about 8 rabbits in my yard this year. So of course my statue, and of course my rock that I got on top of Mount Olympus. Yes, I got it on top of Mount Olympus. When we were in Greece, everybody thought I was crazy because I opened up my rock and put it in there. So anyway, we're doing that. So once we get that done, so that being said, I am going to back the trailer up a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to have to back the trailer up just a little bit more. So, we're only going to back it up to there, I think. Okay. Yeah, so I got the trailer I got to back up. I'm sure I'm not going to match those up perfectly, but that's okay. Alright. So, all I'm going to do now is back the trailer up. It hit the blocks. A little worried there when it hit the blocks. Let me go back. They're about 2 feet. That way when I pull the car out, I don't gotta go all the way to the... Okay. There we are. So we're gonna go back a little bit farther. So there you go. Alright. Anyway. Alright, we're good. Now I can bring the car out here in a few minutes. So, by the way, if anybody needs any AMSOIL products, oil, whatever else, want to talk about, you know, how to extend the life of your vehicle, doesn't matter what type of vehicle, brand new ones, gas, electric, whatever, hybrids, you know, I can help you with that. Don't be afraid to get a hold of me. Don't be afraid to drop me a message in my inbox. I'm a very personable person. I don't mind talking to people, and I do talk to everybody that gets a hold of me. However, I don't like the scammers. TikTok has a lot of scammers. Holy cow. I like the ones best where they're all covering their face and they all love you. It reminds me of the Marine Corps where they go, me love you long time. Yeah, okay, no you don't. You're a scammer that's trying to get me to go to other platforms. Alright everybody, I digress right now. Hope everybody's having a great day. Thank the world of each and every one of you. And we'll be back on later, okay? So I will, let's see, what's that? Yes sir, running grain. Oh, Colton's running grain. It's a good job right there. I tell you what, my whole family run the grain. Just kick. Y'all, your family, get better, buddy. Don't make sure your family's good. How you doing, Holly? Edmund, Rocco. Okay. All right, everybody. I will talk with everybody later. As far as everything else goes, hope everybody's doing good, but I got to get to work or get the stuff done in the yard. So, all right, everybody. God bless. Talk to everybody soon. I don't think you want to watch me cut the grass. You can if you want to, but I don't even know if I can start it with one hand. I'll try to. You want me to cut the grass? Okay, let's see what we can do. Hey! All right, I need to hold that. Whee! And away we go! Alright, you guys can watch me cut the grass. I'm just doing the outline. See, I'm still mulching. And I gotta do weed eating today too. We're gonna have to do some weed eating. Oh, I got a rider for this. No, I got a rider. I'm just doing this to outline everything. This is just because of the rain, and I'm trying to get these sticks all up.